Roger Dodge.
Okay, once it's on, the first thing we need to do is turn
The
the
reflections, just a bit of a... Yep, that's good.
turn the alignment laser on. Okay, so at the moment it's in the origin menu. I need to find the tool menu.
So when you're turning the alignment laser on, that's...
It's already on for the
Yeah.
purpose of the demonstration.
Right.
I'll go into tool menu. All I've done, I've got the origin menu, that's the default setting. I pressed up into the tool menu and then I press tick. It's going to ask, do we want to load a tool? Yes, tick. And then it gives us a series of options. The alignment laser is already on here, so we scroll up and down until we find the alignment laser and then we tick. Okay, once the alignment laser's on, we can see that it's on through the housing. We defaults back to the origin menu, we press jog. You can see our X and Y's already have some coordinates in, and then we use the up, down, left, right, and we can move the gantry until we find the corner of the sheet. Once we've found the corner of the sheet, we press tick, and then it automatically prompts us to set origin. So what we're doing here is we're zeroing our X and Y coordinates. Okay, so we've given it a new location and we're telling it where the start of the sheet is. So we're setting our origin, it's our X and Y we want to zero, so we press 1. Okay, so now that we've told the plasma using the alignment laser where the edge of that sheet is. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to tell the plasma where this edge of our sheet is, here. So from here we go into our origin menu again, we tick, and we're going to look until we find a line plate. So the way it defaults is we'll just press up twice and we go to align plate. From align plate we press tick, and then you can see it's got a 0, 0 here because that's where we've already told our plasma the edge of the sheet is. So as soon as we start driving, you'll see our X coordinate and our Y coordinate will change. Obviously the Z coordinate is the head going up and down, so we don't need to adjust that. We're just telling the plasma now by utilizing the laser tool somewhere along the edge of the sheet. All the sheets obviously have to be square cut, and then the plasma recognizes that. Okay, so you can see here now our X and Y, we've literally moved along 1.90 m by 61 mm in the Y coordinate. Okay, so then we tick that because we're just telling it and prompting it where the edge of the sheet is. Tick. Then it's going to ask us to choose an edge, and we want to choose this bottom edge towards us. We don't want the left edge, we want this bottom edge. So we press button 2. And then we always default rotate the job. Yes. And then it'll go back to the home position. If it doesn't go back to this home position, then something's wrong. Okay. Once we've done that, we replace that, we load the file, and we hit cut.
Look down the sheet and explain that bit.
Oh. Okay. So the way that we've done our program here, if you look on the screen, we've actually told it that it's a full-size sheet. Yeah. Now we've told the plasma, we didn't use a full-size sheet. Because we've told the plasma where the edge of the sheet is, we can see here that this bottom edge, this is our plasma bed, this yellow part is the full sheet size, and we can see here that the edge is now not parallel to the edge of the plasma bed. It runs down, so what we can do is we can just put our head down here under the gantry.
Yep.
and then you can see under the gantry and make a comparison that the sheet is the same as the screen. Okay, this is a full sheet, this obviously isn't. If it was a full sheet, it would run off the edge of the plasma as per the screen. So we're starting another job, but the next step is we're going to cut the job. So we've got a new job, we've aligned our sheet, we click cut job, and then we go down to cut down here. We can see our job's already loaded here. We can pan out a little bit and we can see the full bed. We can see the jobs in the corner of the sheet. We click cut job and then everything will go yellow. The head comes across and it's telling us to load the tool that's embedded in the program. So it's prompting us here to insert the tool. We already know at this stage that the 80 amps already in there. So we're just going to click OK. If there was a different head in there, we would stop and we would change the head over at this stage. We click OK, and now you'll see the head move in the gantry and it will cut the job. Okay, another way of doing it is if you've already aligned the sheet on the plasma bed, we can do that first. Okay, once we've got the sheet aligned, we basically told the plasma where the sheet is. Okay, so your previous job will actually move to your new location.
Can you zoom in on that a bit better? So let's make it a bit bigger, just so I can see it on the thing.
So we can click zoom, click on the screen, zoom. Okay, we'll pan back out. So this is now give us our new reference point. This is our 0, 0 on our X and Y coordinate. Yeah, we're going to load a new file, open, and we're scrolling down until we find our file. That one?
No, the bottom one.
Okay, we can click preview here and just check that this is our file that we want to load. And then we click, if it is, we click open, machine server service, and we rotate the job with the plate because the plate's not necessarily square to the table. So we click yes.
And when we've done that, that just shows we can see it there, right? That we've rotated. That means that now the job is parallel to the plate edge.
Yeah.
Yep, got it.
And then we go through the same process, cut job, press cut. You'll see the laser turn off because it wants to load the next tool, and it's moving over, prompting us to add the tool. We double check that we're at the right amperage. Luckily we've done a job previous to this and we know we've already got an 80 amp set up in there, so we tick OK. And then the gantry will move, ready to cut the job.